Welcome to the Annual Learning Event. We are all inclusive. I'd like to first thank all of you for gracing this occasion, and we hope to be able to give you the best learning experience and sharing experience, and also to learn from you, and you can learn from us.
As the Foundation increases our own commitment to climate adaptation, we strive to ensure that solutions will not only sustainably increase productivity, but also increase farmer resiliency in the face of any future crises.
Even in the face of these challenges, we continue to make progress on inclusive agricultural transformation and increasing smallholder farmer incomes, productivity, improving access to nutrition, and ensuring solutions and opportunities are made equitably to men and women.
Lack of access to information, not knowing what to do, not knowing where the markets are, lack of access to finance. Smallholder farmers face this kind of crisis on a continuous basis. And if us, who are put in the same crisis, struggle to be resilient, how much more so do smallholder farmers struggle?
How do farmers then use the data for decision making in terms of planting, in terms of selling their crops, in terms of which seeds? That conversion, which is data being converted to usability, is a question all of us need to think about.
We have done sensitization of pastoralists and farmers on digital technologies.
What's the end game? Is it just inclusion for inclusion's sake? What does it mean for the real economy, in terms of the participation of women? What are we changing in their lives?
I wonder why we cannot, as banks or as platforms, provide access to smartphone on leasing or mini credit basis, as women are starting to save. I think this is a very good way of getting her being independent.
In agriculture, a lot of the margins are very small, so you want to leverage on economies of scale. If I need to train 5,000 people at once, I want to make sure they are all there. But then when you're deliberate as an organization about, making those changes, simple things like the period you put your training is important. Is it the time when she'll be taking her children to school, or she has to pick her children to school?
It's really about managing risks. So, and quantifying that risk and monetizing that risk is really the challenge that for companies in digital agriculture need to really be able to communicate that and to be able to drive investment.
From a partnership perspective, you're able to collect data from quite a number of ecosystem players and showcase this data real time.
At the end of the day, it's all about reaching those people that need the service, that you believe is the right service for them, right? Is there a trade-off between being profitable, like you just mentioned, and the actual societal goal that you have to help the community?
We've also noticed many instances of service delivery to smallholder farmers breaking even and even making a profit. And you know what? This often happens in the types of value chains where you don't expect it. Loose value chains, where the company who's sourcing from the farmers, they might train the farmer or give them inputs, but don't really know if the farmer is going to sell to them at the end of the season, because there's many different buyers.
If you don't coordinate things in the ground, then you are doomed. I don't know where you are taking the service to.
The startups, the innovators need the government, they need the development partners. So if that is the only thing that you ask of us, I guess the only thing we have for you is to say yes and do it.
My picture of them thriving is that vibrant ecosystem and that environment that can help them to thrive. The people or the panelists here represent or try to mimic that particular environment. Based on the introductions, you could see and where they work, they can easily contribute to that environment.